What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Vitaly Dubin is here, founder of Bitcoin's Walls Club. Welcome to another episode of Today in Crypto Show, and we are slightly relieved from the grapple of the bears over the last couple of days. Finally, we are seeing some green in the markets. Bitcoin is up by 2.55%, and Ethereum is up a little bit. Well, you cannot beat that for too much, for too long. For Bitcoin has fallen by 25% in 2 days. So it is natural to see some bull fight back, although it doesn't mean anything that the bull is obviously here. We're still very deep into the bear market right now, into the last phases, capitulation and despair. So there's some things that I want to talk to you about. Some latest news, and the first one that is particularly important is from ICE that I've been telling you about for the last several months. This huge launch of the Bitcoin futures by Bakkt, this platform. They decided to delay the launch from December 12th to January 24th, so a little bit over a month's delay. So in the short term, that means that we don't have this anchor of positive catalyst for this year, 2018, to really propel Bitcoin moving forward in a significant way. So that's the bad news. The good news, though, is they are launching and they're delaying that because of volume of interest. Notice that volume of interest and the work required to get all the pieces in place. As often true with product launches, there are new processes, risk and mitigants to test and retest, and in the case of crypto, a new asset class to which these resources are being applied. So it makes sense to adjust our timeline and as we work with the industry towards the launch. So what it means, guys, is when this platform Bakkt is going to launch finally in January, with volume of interest, and those people coming into the platform, they're not coming there to to just participate in the crypto game. They're coming there to make money, and I expect a significant run now in January before this huge announcement. So let's see what January is going to bring, but this is definitely something that you need to be aware of. This date, January 24th, because they want to get started from day number 1. So where we are seeing right now, Bitcoin, if we look at the 4-hour chart, we've been sliding, gradually sliding and selling, and then we saw this bull fight back. There's about 9-10% on upwards, and then sliding back even further and now up again. So some extreme volatility for Bitcoin, down to 4,000, 4,200, up to 4,700, back to 4,000, back to 4,000. Like, there's a lot of money to be made on those scalping on Bitmex was it going up and down. We're going to cover this strategy today in our Crypto Trading Millionaires Masterclass, live coaching at 4 p.m. Eastern Time with our lead trade in 3 clips. So we are seeing somewhat of a bullish candle right now on a daily after 2 days of sell-off. So we do see a climb back. But it's yet to celebrate, yet to celebrate, okay? Because this little green candle doesn't mean anything yet. We need to see how it actually closes, and we can start again tomorrow with another red candle. Now, if we compare that to the 2014 and 15 bear market, if we go down, not on Coinbase, but on Bitstamp, all the way to 2015, you'll see some pattern of capitulation happening over there. So all the way down over here, January 2015. Okay, you see this little move over here over the couple days. Bitcoin have fallen from $315 all the way to $252. The yearly low, it never got past that. So that was a move of a fall of about 45%. And that was an extreme sell-off. 2 days of a sell-off, 42% in 2 days, and then it just retraced and got back on the bull run. Although it was not like immediate, it followed by 10 months of consolidation. But I think that we have not yet experienced a full capitulation. Okay. I think we still have some more room to fall. If it goes and breaks the 4,000 level, the next support at 3,500, even $3,000 for Bitcoin. So with that being said, anything can happen, obviously, but don't be surprised if we're going to fall a little bit lower to the $3,000 area. Even $2,000 area is not out of the realm, looking at the bearish and the high volume that we've had during those 2 days. And I don't see a huge pullback, not yet, not a huge buying volume at this point. So we're probably going to slide further down, which means Black Friday for Bitcoin. If you're accumulating Bitcoin, there'll be some great buying opportunities at those areas, $3,500, $3,000, averaging cost down and buying Bitcoin. It's a very good idea because it's not going to stay bearish like this forever. It's going to jump back up. It's going to be crazy bull run, and I just can't wait for it to happen. But we need this last phase of depression and capitulation, which is happening right now, in order to fully reach the bottom. So I don't think we found the bottom yet. With those two candles, I think there is another couple of, like, over the coming days or next couple of weeks, we might find a bottom somewhere in this area over here, and then we're going to start backing jump, like violently going back up and retest the $6,000 area. Now, why this is happening? Primarily because of Bitcoin Cash. So let's see what's happening with the Bitcoin Cash. As you know, it's split on November 15th, and both Bitcoin Cash camps are mining at a huge losses of millions of dollars, and they're selling Bitcoin. I think they're selling Bitcoin in order to sustain their mining operation, because they are mining at a loss and they need some cash, they need some capital. I don't know about the future of Bitcoin Cash SV led by Craig Wright, Satoshi Vision, because it's definitely not looking pretty right now. After they have basically reorganized some of the blogs, they've been called on by Professor, I think it's Dr. Emin Gunsayer, saying that basically Bitcoin Cash Satoshi Vision is a centralized coin. If they're allowing this to do that, it shouldn't be possible in decentralized system. So, you know, Kraken and other exchanges, they already are saying, hey, we're going to get out of probably Bitcoin Cash Satoshi Vision, because it just looks very high risk. Just looks very high risk to hold it. It's a centralized coin, and it dropped from $170 to $66. Imagine that, $66 for this Bitcoin Cash Satoshi Vision. That's all. And there's a risk of delisting. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision doesn't meet Kraken's usual listing requirements. It should be an extremely high risk investment. There are many red flags that traders should be aware of. However, Craig Wright is not going to just surrender that easily, right? Basically, his strategy, he calls it persistence hunting. He's going to hunt down Bitcoin ABC until it dies, or he dies. I don't know, one of the two. But he is not letting go, guys. He's relentless, crazy mofo that is basically a big threat for the whole community, and everybody thinks this way. Nobody really wants to buy this Bitcoin Cash Satoshi vision, but I don't know. He might hold a large bag of Bitcoin, and he might be selling that Bitcoin in order to win this war. He's going to do whatever it takes in order to destroy Bitcoin Cash ABC, and to also get people out of Bitcoin. So, you know, he's not ready to give up. So that's let's leave it at that. And that's what it called. You know, that's why the big reason why it's happening. One of the reasons why we've seen such a big declines in the price of Bitcoin, because of this whole Bitcoin Cash war. That there is no winners there, so only losses. So again, we are in a capitulation phase, and you know, I think we have not found the bottom yet. If you compare that to this high sell volume 2015, and then followed by a sharp movement upwards, we have not seen that yet in Bitcoin. So further fall is anticipated as of right now, and because of the Bakkt delay, I don't see a huge major catalyst this year to really propel Bitcoin higher, although everything can change and we can end the year with $10,000, just like Mike Novogratz has been saying. Now the investors who bought Bitcoin at $1,000 starting to sell, because they have seen close to zero returns on that. So you know, in order to start a new bull run after all this, we need a fresh buyers coming into the market and buying at those levels. And then, you know, the bottom will be found whenever people are going to deem like, hey, the Bitcoin is so cheap and so undervalued, then they're just not going to allow the price to fall further. We're already extremely oversold right now at about 15% on the daily, way below in the oversold area. So it's not going to stay that forever. There is going to be a jump back up. So sooner or later it's going to start. Okay, so you know, buy it while you can. Don't panic. Up until now, even though we have been in a bear market, we haven't seen panic or capitulation. The last few days, panic is clearly upon us. It's a great signal that the bottom is near. The CEO of Binance is saying, been through this many times. Secrets of success: keep your head down and build. And John McAfee is also saying, just relax. There's going to be a glorious spring coming. The sell-off is also due to the global stock market that plunged $1 trillion from its yearly highs. The FANG stocks, which are Google and Facebook and Apple and Amazon, all of them hit their yearly lows, and a lot of the other stocks. So people are panicking, selling on their stocks, and they're also selling their Bitcoin and taking the money off the market. On the positive side, we have the Blockstream CEO issues Bitcoin prediction of $500,000 possible after gold flipping. So if we compare Bitcoin to gold, and Bobby Lee just tweeted recently that we are 1/100th of the value of gold. 80 billion for Bitcoin versus 8 trillion for gold. Will it flip? Right? Gold is worth 100 times more than Bitcoin. What is the ratio will be in 10 to 20 years? Right? So looking at that, he tweeted as real flipping. Personally, I consider 250,000 to 500,000 Bitcoin plausible in the years ahead. I don't know how many years is going to come, but in the years ahead, from the digital gold sensor resistant competitor to physical gold and internet native digital money. And just like the CEO of Twitter is saying, Bitcoin will become the global native currency of the internet. So it's just a matter of time until we see it happen. They're working on Lightning Network solutions. So don't be scared. Don't panic sell. Right now it's time to accumulate. We're really at the bottom, and really close to the bottom of the market for Bitcoin. And today at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to have our live we're going to have our live coaching inside Crypto Trading Millionaires members area. If you are not part of this, then simply go to membership and go to Crypto Trading Millionaires members area, and you'll be able to subscribe and become part of our family and join our live stream today, live coaching, live market updates, and we'll give you all the updates about the markets, about our positions, about where we are putting our trades with our Bitcoin's Wealth Club hedge fund. And because of Black Friday, you'll get an opportunity to get a discount for Crypto Trading Millionaires if you use the discount code Black Friday. Okay, Black Friday is the discount code. You get a significant discount of over 55% on the price of the membership. So looking forward to see you there, and everybody have a fantastic day. Don't despair. We are just getting started.